Be careful.
Oh, what are these town people? Oh, what? Damn it. What is that down there? The hell is that? I didn't realise that was the town people I was fighting then. Oh, sorry dude. Oh, what? Right, we're gonna have to load that again. Damn it. Disaster. Right, so I assume they've all buggered off. Oh, wrong one. Let's check the map. Right, we won't kill the guys. I beat them all to it. There they come.
Oh,
Sorry about that
this
earlier.
looks dangerous. Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. Murthal is important to both of us.
Do you have a hard time getting supplies way out here?
No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock. All right then.
It's scary too.
And it's full of vampires?
Cowards! We must kill the vampires! We have to make them pay!
Oh, for God's sake, stop doing that. And the rest of them coming in? They're just standing by the entrance. Shitbags.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Head clean off. $500, take that.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes. Let me just take this coin purse off your hands for you. Those nice boots you've got there. Now, you just stay here with all your friends, and I'm gonna go get my shovel.
Where the hell? Where is he? Oh, they're down there. Say, what are you doing with these corpses, boy? isn't it? Oh. Where's he gone? Did he die? Did he like it? Where the hell did he go? Lamp on. Turn. 17. Damn it. That's amazing, eh? Them officer boots are better. Where's that way? No, I went that way, didn't I?
Someone there?
It's none of your business, Mr. Vampire. I'll take that just to sell it.
Should have come here.
To do that. Boing boing. Right, that's where I was before, so this is the way out. There's a ghost up there. Oh, look at that kid.
Mother's calling me. It's time for me to sleep now. I'm so tired. Thank you for making her feel better.
Poor kid. You did really well standing out here, guys. Well done. You did really well. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it. Drop. Drop the grass levels a bit. Surprise, surprise, Lydia. The Jarl isn't on a throne. Fucking sleeping again. She's always asleep. There she is, look. Lazy there. Come on, you. Get out of bed.
Well, look at you. By the 8, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
400 quid. Lydia is stood in the way.
Until next time.
No, don't go back to bed. I want to talk to you. Yeah, you get comfy. You're getting straight back up.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic. If
Anything else you need, my Jarl?
few, there is room in my court for a new thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my thane.
It would be an honor.
Good luck.
Assist the people of Hjalmarch.
I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal.
Oh. Come on, what's your name? That's good. Oh, I don't want that. Check quests. Delphine. Oh. No. What the hell? To shout to the heavens once that I just don't understand that. Meditate, don't want that. I can return to him. Do that. Right, let's assist these town folk. There's one of them in there. Clearly not.
Jan. Hello from France.
Hi Jan, how you doing? You okay? Where the hell? Where are these people? Right, so that's them, it's not even the town folk. What place is that? Rocksters. Damn it. I'll have a kip in the end. And see if there's any people in here who want to help.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Hurry up an order. I ain't got all day.
Give that a miss then.
There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
Heard any rumours lately?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Muchas
Let me know if there's
gracias.
anything else you need.
We'll go for 8 hours. Where are all these town folk that need helping? Do you need anything doing?
I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no
Best
boast.
warrior in Morthal, huh?
You want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you, bare-handed.
I'm going to save it first, because last time I did this, I ended up pulling weapons out. Oh, for God's sake.
Never should have come here.
Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's try it again.
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
Let me unequip this shout. Right, now we'll
You
have a
ask
fight.
me, you want me to prove it? I bet 100 gold I can take you. Just your own 2 hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got. Come on, let's see what you're made of. That's it? That's all you got? I'm gonna crush you like a bug.
Oh, put them away. No, put them away. What is going on? Why are you getting your weapons out?
I didn't think you had the stomach for it.
Oh, what? Oh, for God's sake.
Come on!
You're making me angry. You
I
want
can go
a
and
real
load it.
fight?
So annoying.
What was that? Morthal used to be a quiet. You want me to prove it? I bet just your own two hands. Weapons and magic are out.
Oh, what? Come on!
Come on, let's see what you're made of.
What are you doing?
Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense?
I say you can get stuffed. Right, let's do this one more time. I always have trouble with these things.
You want me to prove it?
Come on.
Just
Right.
your own two hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got. Come on.
Why an L has it pulled me weapon out?
You want a real fight, eh?
Enough of this!
Try again. Last time.
You want me to prove it? I bet just your own two hands. Weapons and magic are out. Now let's see what you got. Come on. Ha! Found you. I'm going to put you down.
Come on, get up. Oh, what did that even say then?
Fight!
Now that was a punch. You're a real fighter. I like that. You ever need my steel by your side, you just ask.
Nah. Sorry, dude. Female companions only on this trip. Alright, who needs... Why is he running? An empty house. Well, leave your doors unlocked, you get robbed. You there!
May not look like much. What do you need?
I do not need to hire your boat. Another empty house. Oh shit, didn't even see her there. Hello! Sorry, you didn't see you there.
Jörgen and I both work hard, all the time. Morthal is important to both of us.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Nothing of interest
All right,
there.
then.
What are you doing? Why's my lamp gone out? Some dodgy book you've got there, lady. See what you got downstairs, though.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting for her to come home.
Well, look behind me, she's right there. Right, let's get out of here. Right, been in there. Where are all these townsfolk that need help? Right, there's this guardhouse, don't need to go in there. Oh, Reaper didn't load there. Turn on that. This any better? Don't know how that's looking in the stream. Does that look worse?
Greetings. Until next time.
Well, I don't know what half all these people, monks, I can't see them anywhere. Oh, I got loads of stuck frames. I think maybe the memories. Right, save there. Load the map. Let's go. Riverwood. Good old Riverwood. Who did I have to see in Riverwood? Is it him? Oh no, it was him, wasn't it? Delphine. She's in the pub, isn't she?
seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
You're that visitor been poking around. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door.
You lazy git.
Now we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
The Greybeards are right, I am the Dragonborn.
I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
How do I know I can trust you?
If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Hell yeah. Yes, that's...
This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't Dragonborn. But I'll see for myself soon enough.
You said you're in hiding from who?
The Thalmor. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
You said the Thalmor are after you?
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Do you know how crazy this sounds?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
So where are we headed?
Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a dragon!
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
Quick change.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
Let me just...
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
Kynesgrove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
What's that? Sorry. What is that?
What is it? Come on, we've got to get to Kynesgrove.
He's acting like a mofo.
Keep a sharp look. We can't afford any delays.
Where have we got to go? All the way over here. God, I've never been nowhere near that yet. Alright, we'll just follow her. Go for a little stroll.
get to Kynesgrove as fast as we can.
What are you doing with all these naked blokes?
Yeah. You can't win.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. I'll hurt you. My treasure.
I bet you freak.
We may both end up dead, but at least it gets me out of Riverwood. I don't really think I'm cut out. Keep a sharp lookout. We can't afford any delays. I hope you're Dragonborn, I really do. But we'll find out soon enough. Remember, we're not looking for trouble. We need to get to Kynesgrove as fast as we can.
I wonder if... Oh, jeez. One too many there. One too many zeros. Crazy bit, right?
This is a notorious bandit hideout, but it's also the shortest way to Kynesgrove, so we may have to kill a few bandits. We better keep moving.
Oh, where the hell's she gone? She gone through there? Which way has she gone? Oh, I don't remember that tree being there like that. It's a long way down. I'm assuming there's something hidden over here. Is that it? Is that it? Best place to stand and I thought, ah! Thunderstorm. I can't get back up. Run, rabbit. we don't want no beef with the giants. Guns on. Waterfall. Miles away. Am I on a path? Following that path. Where is the path? That's the waterfall there. Alright. There should be a path. Path down to my right. Oh. Dude.
Deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
You better make them deliveries then, boy. House of Guild.
The Dragonborn. Hello. The Dragonborn.
Hi, Dragonborn. You okay?
YOL knock. Let's cross this river.
Oh, God, front and left front. Jesus. Okay. Where is she? There's the one. There she is.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Dragon is attacking Kynesgrove. Oh, there he is.
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out. Come on, hurry. We might be too late.
He's there, look.
Lord alive. Look at that big bastard. Keep your head down. Let's see what it does. Whoa, shine a light.
I am Thalmor. Hear my voice and
God's above. It's unbelievable.
So you really are... It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
I really am, yes.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
What do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting.
Not that I was there.
Same
Let's
dragon.
skip that bit.
Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Remind me, who are the Thalmor?
The faction that rules the Honorary Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Thalmor. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
What makes
the faction that rules there's no worse enemy to
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how are we going to get into the Thalmor embassy? I freaking
not
hate
sure
that
yet.
quest, it's crap.
I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Delphine's secret key. Ooh, any more? There's another one there. Is that the one I've seen? Oh yeah, seen that one. And we went to that one. The Shrine of Azura. Dragon's Reach. Talk to the prisoner. I'm not meeting Delphine yet, because that mission is a nightmare. Go Dragon Reach. I might call it a night because I fancy playing golf, to be honest.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
No shit, Sherlock. Where's the prisoner in the thing? What the hell? Why is there a dead body in the water? What the hell? Where's that showing?
There has been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn, but such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Of course it is. Oh, what the hell is all that noise? Something in that wall making a horrible noise.
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on, friend.
The hell, what are you doing? How do I get a key for this? I'll talk to you.
Tidings, weary traveler.
Tidings.
These days it's not often I get approached, at least by other men. They call me Larkspur. That name should tell you anything you need to know, and everything you want to believe.
Should I know you?
Perhaps. You may have heard vicious rumors regarding my appetite for women, and I assure you, they're all true. You may have heard I'm a nefarious rogue who robs and kills and beds your wife, but only if you're rich. And I assure you, I don't care whose wives I bed. You may have heard I'm taller than a giant and as ugly as a troll. And so, I submit to you my person as evidence, and you'll see that I'm chiseled like a sculpture, and that rumor is more mud than
You may not look like a monster, but your arrogance is unsightly.
That means my arrogance is well deserved. If I told you I was handsome but had the face of a billy, you'd probably laugh first and then pity me second. But I doubt you'd find me arrogant.
What brings you to the dungeon?
Would you believe me if I said I came here for the company? Such a statement would be made in jest, of course, but not entirely false. I do indeed come here for the company, but only to mock it.
Are you talking about me? I need to know before I smash your face in.
May I suggest the ribs instead? Far less evidence that way. Not to mention, if you damage my face, maidens from here to the Somerset Isle will weep at such a tragedy. But no, I don't intend to mock you, at least now that I know what's at stake. I come here to mock my former jailers, bound to this squalid dungeon with no chance of a pardon.
You were once a prisoner here?
I'm a bandit, a thief, which might strike you as odd considering this dashing head of mine is still attached to its body. After all, in this land only the rich get a trial, whether your capital is coin or politics. My pursuers couldn't execute me because I turned myself in. I turned myself in because the Jarl can't risk an execution. With the civil war going on, there's too much turmoil, and the Jarl knows his chair isn't exclusive to his bottom. To execute a bandit who sacks finely clothed men and spreads the coin among the people, well, that won't make that chair any more comfortable. Safe travels. Need something?
By order of the
Oh,
Jarl,
what?
stop right there.
Did it crash?
So be it.
What? What? No, whoa.
Just a scratch. This is one.
You pair of rubbish. Where's it going to load it? In the dungeon? Whoa. Right by the dragon. Right, we'll give him his steps answer. Where is he? He's in the inn.
Welcome to the Thalmor Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Yes? Hmm?
I have news on the 7,000 steps.
Back so soon? This is not a good sign. Ah, out with it, before I lose my patience.
Many of the steps have been worn down. I can't get an accurate count.
That may be, but even a worn-down step is still a step. Or an empty space that can be included in the count. You are simply unwilling to help Daraki. Be gone. He has no use for those who are not dedicated to the truth.
I have news on the 7,000 steps.
Back so soon? This is not a good sign. Ah, out with it before I lose my patience.
There are roughly over 700 steps, but many are damaged.
700? By the divines. Daraki might have forgiven a few steps, but... oh, such a betrayal cannot be pardoned. You must excuse him. Daraki would like some time alone.
Oh, what? Oh, what? Evode. Come on, Lydia, get out of the way.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute? If you fancy a bit of music, let me know.
Linley Star Song.
I've always fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you.
What do you play?
I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold.
Sounds reasonable.
Thank you, my lord.
Laters. Completed.
Is that one of the old rooms?
How's getting it? Skooma! You want the skooma? No, we're not going in here now. We shall save. What time it is? Ooh, 25%. Oh, we'll knock it on the head there. We shall get to the Riverwood.
see.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
You're not coming?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
I'll see you in Solitude. No more questions
Be
because I
careful.
hate this quest. Right.
I'm still here. Let's go.
What can I do for you?
Nothing. Alright, that'll do then, I think. I'm gonna call it and end the stream. We've got 2 people watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, I'll save it there. Save it there. I'll end it. Thanks for watching.